Hello everyone, this is Chris and we are on Ohio State Route 7, also known as the Ohio River Scenic Byway. I really wasn't going to turn the camera on quite yet, but then I saw what looks like a nuclear power plant and I thought, I'm going to turn the camera on. Yep. So we are in Ohio, that is West Virginia. I'm hoping we'll get a better view up ahead. If it wasn't the summer with these trees in full bloom, we would have a great view, but I see some cuts up ahead. If you're from this area, Ohio, West Virginia, and you know that nuclear power plant, let us know what it's called. I mean, I think that's a nuclear power plant. Those reactors or those, whatever those silos are, look awfully like a typical nuclear power plant. The Ohio River. And ironically, we're spending the night tonight in Pittsburgh, which is the beginning of the Ohio River, where the Allegheny, oh that's beautiful, where the Allegheny and Monongahela rivers form the Ohio. This route, this video should be a pretty good one. We're going to see some pretty cool things, including an awesome stone viaduct in the town of Bel Air, Ohio. And it looks pretty awesome. When we get towards the Wheeling, it will be across the river from Wheeling, West Virginia. Oh, look, I don't know, is that coal they're pushing on that tugboat? With that tugboat? Maybe. We're in coal country, that's for sure. But when we get up close to Wheeling, West Virginia, there's a cool Wheeling suspension bridge we'll see as well. I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, just riding along the Ohio should be pretty awesome. So those of you who have commented on the super view GoPro camera angle versus the wide view that I was using, I sure do appreciate it. I'm going to just leave it on super view until, I don't know, I discover something else. There's so much about the GoPro, just like an iPhone or any device that we have, at least in my experience, I only use a small, you know, percentage of its total capabilities. Years ago, I've moved around a lot for my career, and years ago I lived in Louisville, Kentucky, which is right on the Ohio River. Cool, Wayne National Forest. I didn't even know we were going to be in a national forest. I think I mentioned this in one of my recent videos, but so this river, the Ohio River, begins in Pittsburgh and it ends in Illinois, Cairo, Illinois. And at Cairo, it flows into the Mississippi. And from there, it flows out into the Gulf. So the water we're riding along will end up in the ocean. You'll notice on both my phone and my Garmin, I don't have a route set. We're just following this route, Route 7. And when we get to the town of Bel Air, which is coming up at some point soon, we're gonna pull into Bel Air so we can check out that stone viaduct, because that should be pretty awesome. And then from there we'll head back onto 7 until we get to right across the river from Wheeling, West Virginia. We'll then jump on 70, that'll take us right into Pittsburgh. So this road has been pretty curvy, but this is a straightaway, the first I think we've seen. That river is beautiful. there's a portion of this road where there'll be train tracks going along between the road and the river. I would just love to see a train kind of come between us. The one thing that's good about riding in the winter is you don't get the accumulation of bugs on the windscreen. It was terribly dirty when I got to Zanesville, and then I cleaned it off when I got to the hotel. I'll do the same thing tonight with this stuff. Beautiful. So this is what I mean about the railroad tracks going between us and the river, which is just on the other side of that tree line. So I had mentioned earlier that there are some things I like about the Garmin GPS, and this is a perfect example. So the sun is behind me, it's around lunch, it's just past noon, we're heading north, so obviously the sun's to our back, and I don't know what it looks like through the GoPro lens. I'll know that as I'm editing this, but I can barely see my iPhone screen. It is on the Maps, Google Maps app, but I can't, like, I couldn't take directions from that if my life depended on it. But my Garmin is brilliantly bright. It's just beautiful. So that I don't know what they call it, not anti-glare, but maybe it's anti-glare. Whatever that technology is, this is bright and visible and legible no matter what the conditions are. And for that, I love it. So we are not going to cross the Ohio River here. We're not going to cross it for a while, but that bridge is pretty cool. It looks like that goes to Moundsville, West Virginia, according to my Garmin. So we are in Bel Air. I got right off the exit, and I said to myself, we're going to find that viaduct no matter what, and the viaduct is pretty easy to find. And it is unbelievable. I just love it. Again, we're in if you wanted to Google us, we're in Bel Air, Ohio, and this viaduct goes a long way. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can drive. Can I drive down it? This is a railroad viaduct, by the way. Isn't this something? That didn't sound good. I think I bottomed out. But that's okay, it's worth it. Now this guy in the truck is going to block me from... I'm going to just turn around right here so we can get a better view of it. Wow. I don't know how far it goes. I hope this police officer isn't looking at me doing a U-ey right behind him. And hopefully he gets a lot. Oh, it looks like you can walk on that viaduct. I see a sign up there, and that must be what that railing is for. Wow, this is awesome. Look at that. So obviously it's no longer an active railway, because if it was an active line, there wouldn't be a walking path up there. I just love this. I should put the Insta360 on, but I'm shooting so much video and editing. Ooh, gotta be careful here. There should be a stop sign, but I guess this isn't a roadway, so I shouldn't even be on here, right? This is like, I don't know. And then it crosses the Ohio there. This is incredible. I see a placard. I see a sign here that, oh yeah, we've got to get a glimpse of this. I'm so glad I came down here. The Great Stone Viaduct. I'm going to get up close enough that you can see it. Awesome. Wow. That is super. I don't want to kill myself here. Okay, now I had mentioned earlier in the video that we're going to see the Wheeling Suspension Bridge. And I don't think we're going to see that. We're going to get off the Ohio River Scenic Byway before... Oh, shoot. I don't know where I'm going here. I do not want to go here. These people are going to think I'm crazy. Well, that's a given, right? But we're going to get off the Ohio Scenic River Byway before we get to Interstate 70, which goes right by the Wheeling Suspension Bridge. So we're going to jump back on the Ohio River Byway now, but we're going to get off the byway at 470 that'll take us to Pittsburgh. So I just got off the phone with my dealer. The compressor for the suspension fault issue is in, and I have an appointment with them on Friday the 13th. Let's hope that it is not an unlucky day for me. Let's hope it's my lucky day. So that's a cool looking bridge, and that's the bridge I believe that's going to take us over the river to Pittsburgh. Yeah, 470. Next left. So we want to go left here. Okay. So if you like this video, if you would hit that like button, I sure would appreciate it. If you have any comments on whether it's the Ohio River Scenic Byway or anything else we talked about, please comment. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, if you would subscribe, I sure... Oh, I want to go east, not west. Gotta pay attention, right? If you're not a subscriber, if you would subscribe, I would appreciate it. The next video will be from beautiful downtown Pittsburgh. And until then, have a great day. Bye-bye.